Hello, this is the reply to the message you sent to me asking me about what are the different bonus or agevolazioni the government has listed out for to the benefits of the general citizen. Yes, the first question, and the answer is simple. There is a Cura Italia. Cura Italia is for everybody, which can only be accessed through the site of IMPS. And in which way? How are we going to do it? Once you get to the site of IMSS, which is as in Owa jeopardize, Nisi, Owa stick, Owa tilt, everybody is doing at the same time. Some people are requesting for pin, some people are requesting for so many things that they are not supposed to even request for. But the site is where you're going to ask for, because in the site there's a bonus 600 for everybody. There's COVID-19 for people who missed who lost their jobs during this COVID, and there is babysitting because all the students are home, so people are probably they had to leave their job to take care of the kids. And if your kid is under 12 years of age, you have the chance to ask for this 600 euro, and it depends on your IZE as well. How do you apply for it? Simple. Click on imps.it. Once you do that, it will give you this level of which you, as in the state of your working or non-working or kind of permanent or contract, the kind of contract you have. Mind you, if you have a contract of indefinite contract of job and you're working in the hotel or agritourism, any kind those sectors that is being affected, automatically you will have it in your booster paga. You don't have to ask for. If you're working in the hospital, you're working as a nurse, you're working in any health sector, you don't have to ask for. It's automatically going to come to your booster paga, your next payment slip. So if you are only working as a independent in a factory, whatever, you also have to check. If it's not there, then you can ask and make the request on the IMPS line. When you make that request, they will definitely check if they are going to send it to your account, or because you have to fill a form. And mind you, you don't have to fill forms wrongly. And if they have given it to you, the law says if they have given it to you, you don't know, you have to check your booster paga if it's there. If they're giving it to you and you don't know, then my dear, you're going to and you request again, you're probably going to pay fine on it. So be careful when you're filling this form. You ask for experts or somebody to guide you. I am available to guide anybody if you want to. I'm also very available to guide you if you want to me to guide you when you're filling this those forms. And husband or wife can apply. But the fact that husband and wife can apply does not mean that you both get it, except if you are not in nuclear family. If you are having a separate account, yes, that is when you can ask for it separately. That is another thing. Then uh there are three sectors. If you have partita IVA, for instance, a lot of people open partita IVA, you can ask for it as well. But before you can ask for it, you must be able to like declare that you've been paying your tax regularly. So this is what the government is already fighting over right now. Like, no, they shouldn't use that as a criteria to stop it. And the bill has been passed today. It was voted yesterday and passed today. So once that one is done, they can actually decide, okay, well, even if you don't pay your tax, since the COVID affect everybody, you can also apply for it. That is it. Then if you have a business and your business is down, you are paying you have a business of your own, right? All these things you can actually go to IMPS site and ask for it. That's one. The bonus again, for those people that doesn't have partita IVA, for those people that doesn't have contracts of job, because the people that are working as narrow, I'm telling you, the people that are working without contract, there are many. Or you are having a contract that is not determinato, that is determinato, that is not indefinite. There are also many, and there are the people that is moving the country, because your tax especially is what is pushing the country to go forward. Your economy, your contribution is what is helping the country. So you have not been left side because the governor said I can even say as he said it. He said nessuno va lasciate, tutti vanno pensate. They think about everybody. So in that sense, the prime minister said he's going to think about everybody. Either you're paying tax or you're not paying tax. This is the way they are going to think about it. Some fund has been assigned to the local government. It's called communi here. So it's been assigned to the communi. If you have a resident in that communi, or you have hospitality in that communi, because most people self don't always have a hospitality, or they don't have a residence. But if they know you live in that resident, that communi, you can call your communi. There's a number of your communi that you're going to call. You give them your details. It depends on each community, because some community will tell you to come and take the bonus card that you can use to to do shopping, to do anything you want to. It's perhaps from 50 euro to 300 euro. So at least the least they are giving people right now is 250. So once you call them, they will come and give you. But when they know, because due to each community, there are lots of people that have this virus in their and still they are still doing the investigation of this epidemic, if it's still there. So they want to avoid people going to the supermarket and spending money or coming to the office. So they will actually ask you your name, your address, and where you're living, how many of you are living in the place, and a phone number they can call you on. So once they are coming, they will come. Sometimes they might come to drop it in your doorstep. Even though your name is not written on the doorstep, it doesn't matter. They'll come and drop it. And again, I'm telling you, they're also bringing mask to the community, to the door, every doorstep. Everybody is having it, the mask. If you have to go out, that's if need be for you to go out, you can use your mask and go, and gloves. That's the safety precaution you have to take now. So you don't have to go out. You call the number of your communi. They will give them they will ask you some questions. You give them the answers and the correct answers, and they will come and see you. They will come and drop something for you. All the necessary things you need, including bonus card. You understand? It depends on each. I'm saying this thing and I'm repeating it again. It depends on the community, because some community, they don't have these cases of virus in their place, so decide to give you bonus card to go and make space at yourself, of which some people think they have it. They don't want to get you into the risk of contracting this virus. They probably make the space that they bring the shopping, the grocery to your doorstep. You understand? So that is one bonus. The second one, which is also important, if you have a patita from the people that are doing shoroti, that begging on the street, begging in the supermarket or whatever way, it's not a crime, they know. So if you are doing that and you know you have responsibility as well, there are numbers you can call. They are called Caritas, Archie, in your community. When you call them, they know what to do for you. Because even though that you are doing that one, after all, you are paying some rent too. And you can't work, because you can't work during this period, because this period of time. So don't be ashamed. Tell them. Is it clear? Another thing, if you are still sick, you have a normal thing you go do in the hospitals, you have your checkup or stuff, call your doctor. Even if you don't have a doctor, there's a guardian medical that you have to call. It depends, all that ones to also depend on the community you live. There's a number you're going to call. They will come and check you at home. Once they check you at home, if need be to take you to the hospital, they will take you to the hospital. Don't rush to the hospital because you have something going on. You just have to call the doctor, and the doctor will know the necessary things to do for you. Now, this period, they say something no they happen by chance or whatever. Now some people are having a lot of toothache. I beg you, in the name of God, if you're having toothache and it's really 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 aching you, and you know you can hold on, call Guardia Medical. Because we think at only the medical line in the hospitals, that, or the people that are being the front line, that are in the front line, that the people that risk, as in open to the risk of virus. No, also the dentists are also open to the risk. So be careful before you go and meet a doctor or your family doctor. Make a request, make a call first. They will tell you what to do. Now, I think I have answered a few of your questions. If you want more, please write me and I will always be there for you. Everybody, everybody, the government said everybody is going to benefit from this and they are not going to leave everybody aside. If you have documents, you don't have documents, for as long as you are in Italy and you are staying in a place, even if you don't have a house, they will get to you. Just call the number of Caritas, check it through. If you're watching me, definitely you know how you definitely have to have a line to call to check Caritas of your community. If you're in community de Prato, check Caritas of community de Prato. They will give you a number to call, and then you once you call the number, they will come and give you what you need to everything, even pad. You understand? I'm telling even pad. That is it. So I hope this message gets to you. I'm sorry, I'm just doing it fast because I have a lot to do. I have to take care of kids. It's Easter period, and I've got a lot to do. So I love you. Keep on asking me questions, and I'm going to answer you once I'm done. Once I'm able to do that, and just keep it in mind. You have to wash your hands clean 20 seconds at least with soap and water, or you use hand sanitizer with alcohol base, and you don't have to go out from your house except if it's necessary. Then if you have to sneeze and cough, use a toilet paper, use and throw, then you wash your hand immediately. Make sure you don't you keep the social distance, which is 1 meter from each other, and don't stay in the midst of group of people. Avoid the spread of coronavirus. I love you.